Hi everyone, Wayne Williams here from Profunda Analytics. Today I'm going to talk about integrating Profunda Voice 2.0 with traditional dashboards. What you're looking at now is an example of a traditional dashboard. It was designed for a medical clinic to monitor doctor performance across 4 key performance measures: total revenue, patient count, revenue per patient, and visits per patient. The dark blue bars in each chart represent the current period, which defaults to the most recent 12 months. The light blue bars represent the prior period, which currently defaults to the previous 12 months. This allows for a quick year-over-year comparison. For example, in this patient count chart, you can clearly see that Taylor Swift has increased her patient count year over year, while Bon Jovi's patient count has decreased. Each chart is ordered from the top doctor to the bottom doctor performer for the current period. As is common for traditional dashboards, you can apply filters to these charts. For example, we can choose to look at only cataract surgery data. We can also drill down on chart elements to look at supporting details. For example, if we click this dark blue bar for Bob Dylan, it'll bring us to a secondary dashboard where we can see breakdowns by location group and location. Alternately, we can flip views to look at things like zip code and distance, age and gender, and so on for this entire list of dimensions. Finally, we can look at details over time for individual elements by clicking them. For example, if I click on the Olympus group in this left chart, the right chart will synchronize to show me details over time. This is all very standard for traditional dashboards, but it's also severely limited, and let me show you why. The first dashboard I showed you had breakdowns by total revenue, patient count, revenue per patient, and visits per patient. This is what we call level 1, and it's pretty easy to design because users can tell you in advance exactly what they want. The second dashboard we drilled down to is called level 2. In the example I showed you, it had 12 additional breakdowns as shown here. There are actually 2 others, doctor and diagnosis, which are not shown. The problem is, these are not the only options. For example, what if users want to see not just location and weekday, but a breakdown combining location and weekday so they could see the top and bottom performers for that combination? What if they wanted a combination of age and distance to monitor changes in patient behavior, or carrier and procedure to monitor which carriers were covering various procedures? Unfortunately, with 14 dimensions, there are 14 times 13 times 12, etc., or 87 billion possible combinations of those dimensions. Add in 13 measures, such as patient counts, visit counts, etc., and you get 1.13 trillion possible combinations. When you design a traditional dashboard, you can only build a tiny percentage of these possible combinations. But no matter which ones you choose, your system will be unable to answer the vast majority of possible questions. The deeper a user goes into the data, the worse this problem gets because questions become more complex. And the more complex the questions, the more difficult it is to predict the views required to answer them. This is where Profunda Voice 2.0 comes into play. What we've done is add a simple feature to this traditional dashboard. If you want to activate Profunda Voice, all you do is hold the Alt key when you click a data point on the dashboard. For example, if I Alt-click the current period bar for Bon Jovi in the total revenue chart like this, Profunda Voice will open up with dollars paid, which is total revenue, doctor equals Bon Jovi, and the period set for the most recent 12 months. You're then free to use the full power of Profunda Voice to look at whatever details you want. Add column age. Add column gender. Add column distance. Clear columns. Add column location group. Add column weekday. You can also use all of Profunda's other features. Change measure patients. Show Trends 1. Show Changes. Show Map. What's cool about this feature is that it will accurately pick up any restrictions set on the data in the traditional dashboard. So if I filter on cataract surgeries, and instead of clicking the dark blue bar, I click, say, the light blue bar for the previous period, Profunda will open with these filters in place. If I drill down to the second level of the traditional dashboard, Profunda Voice works the same way. So if I click this dark blue bar for the Asgard location group, Profunda will pick up the doctor's name from here, the cataract surgery filter from here, the Asgard group from here, and the date range from here. Even if I click on a specific point on this line chart, say August 2018, Profunda will focus on that individual month with all the filters in place. Now, some people may ask, can't I just use Profunda voice commands directly from all dashboards? The answer to that question is yes, if we build your Profunda voice dashboards. But a lot of people have existing dashboards that already meet their base reporting requirements, if not their need for flexible inquiries. They're looking for augmentation, not replacement, which is why we're offering this type of integration. Regardless of which approach you take, using Profunda Voice 2.0 can greatly reduce the time and cost to build out your business intelligence system. Instead of building complex multi-level dashboard systems as shown here, which can't answer all your questions anyway, just scrap all that lower level stuff and replace it all with Profunda Voice 2.0 instead.